Welcome back. This is Vision Research Month, and some exciting research is taking place right here in Lexington at Retina Associates of Kentucky. And here to tell us more about some of the advances in treating vision disorders and maybe how you can get involved in some upcoming research opportunities, we're pleased to welcome Dr. Thomas Stone. Thank you so much for being back with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this is Vision Research Month, if I can get that out. And I know that there's one study in particular that you guys have been a part of that is a major breakthrough for some vision treatment.
There is. We've been working a lot on diabetes research over the past 8 years or so. And we recently had a large study that came out that showed there's some new medication that may be very helpful for folks with diabetes.
And we're seeing some video now from some of the research that's been going on, and participants here in Kentucky have been a part of that?
They have been. What happened about 8 years ago, the National Institutes of Health decided that instead of having smaller studies all over the country, they would bring together several research centers throughout the country into one giant research program. And about 1 or 2 practices per state are involved in that. You have to apply and be approved and things like that. And we've been doing that for about 7 years now. So we've done, through this diabetic retinopathy clinical research network, about 8 studies with the network. Now, the network probably done about 10 or 12, and you do the ones that you think that might be most beneficial to your patients. And we finished our largest one just about a month ago. We announced the results, and this is where we found out this new medication, ranibizumab, is in some cases better than the standard of care, which was laser for this disease.
And what does that mean? I know that with such a high rate of diabetes and some of the related eye disorders that come with it in our state, is that going to change the way patients receive care in the future?
Well, it will. I mean, we're still using laser for these patients in some cases, but in others, there were cases where we were done. We couldn't do any more, and the patients continued to either lose vision or they just wouldn't improve. And now we've got another thing we can try, another tool we can try. And I've personally seen many of my patients do real well with this sort of thing. They get medication in their eye about every month or 2, depending on how well they're doing, for a period of time until they sort of stabilize. And it makes such a big difference in their lives, because typically people have this in both eyes. They've got diabetes in their body. It affects both eyes. Some people have gone from not being able to read and drive to now they can do both those things.
Wow.
And it's a dramatic improvement in quality of life and just being with your family and your friends and things like that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and this isn't the only type of research that's going on. Tell us about some of the other things that Retina Associates is involved in.
Right now we're enrolling in a couple different clinical trials. Another one is another diabetes research through this same program. We're trying to look at folks who get cataract surgery with diabetes, and trying to determine how that specifically affects the eyes and if there's anything we can do like these medications for it. And we're also looking at a disease called histoplasmosis, which is something that we see a fair bit of in this part of the country, and we have a lot of patients with this. And we're actually using the same medication to treat these folks, and they seem to be doing quite well, and we're currently looking for patients to get involved in that.
And if somebody at home is watching and is interested, what do they need to do to be able to get enrolled?
Just call our number, check our website. There's all information about that, about our study coordinators on there. They can give them a call, and we can have them come in and take a look at it.
And we have that number and website listed at the bottom of your screen if you're interested. Again, thank you, Dr. Thomas Stone from Retina Associates of Kentucky. We appreciate you being here. We will be right back with a check of your forecast. We're thankful for some cooler temperatures finally heading our way. Meteorologist Mary Wasson has a preview.